So what is going on, people? Welcome to episode 42 of the Sheffield Wednesday career mode here on EFC 24. I hope you're doing well. And well, today we look to continue our very good start to the season. If we have a look at the table, 6 games in, 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. Well, if they stop the count now, I'd be a little bit disappointed. I want the chance to take over Brentford, but they are the only side not to have lost so far this season. But Champions League football would be ours next season. If they stop the count now, I would not complain at that whatsoever. If we have a look at what happened last time out, well, it started with a 2-1 win against 10-man Southampton. We then picked up a 3-2 win against 10-man Fulham. We then battered Man Utd 6-0. I still don't really understand how it happened either, but we put them to the sword. And they suffered quite a lot. Today we have 4 games. We start with a trip to Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea, and the last time we played at Stamford Bridge we won, but that was thanks to Fernandinho, so we'll have to see how we fare this time around. Last season we beat Arsenal at home 5-2. At the Emirates they beat us 7-1. Another high scoring game incoming, I have no doubt. We then travelled to Luton to take on Luton, of course, at Kenilworth Road, before ending the episode on Halloween with a home game against Wolves. We will sim one of these games. I would imagine it will probably be one of the later games in the episode at this moment in time. Might probably be the Wolves game, and it makes sense as it is a home game as well. So we'll play the first 3, we'll sim the game against Wolves, and then we'll crack on from there. But if you are looking forward to this episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and well, I have a bit of a selection headache, as last time out, Frank has scored a hat-trick, Elias Salah grabbed one, and Umar Sadiq, coming off the bench to make his debut, grabbed a brace. Let's go and ponder. So, for this first game of the episode in West London at Stamford Bridge, this is our host Chelsea lineup. Samba in goal at back 4 of Chalobah, Danilo, Jimenez and Gutierrez. Decore and Caicedo holding, Zaniolo on the right, Mitoma on the left, and Andrin behind Datro Fofana. Plenty of options on the bench for Chelsea. So, yeah, it's a very, very strong squad. We have lined up like this. We have dropped Barrios Franca out on the wing, Salah in the 10, Sadiq up top. So Pukstas takes the armband for today's game. But yeah, we saw, well, when we signed Umar Sadiq, he was a blend of Fernandinho and Ike Ugbo, and he showed that in spades. I think coming off the bench against United, look at him, he's big, 6'4", powerful, quick. It's just a shame that he's 29, to be honest, because if we'd able to have him for a few years, that would be ideal. But the likeness is he'll probably be with us a couple of years tops. Cannon. Could have released a Cannon, to be honest, with him, but wasn't confident in his ability. Nice little ball there. And Salah, that's not quite the area that I wanted that dink to go into. And Alvarez will get this one back. Pukstas nose down to Franca. Gets this back to Sadiq. Should have passed that on to Salah. He just found a little pocket of space in that penalty area. That's a lovely little reverse pass. Now Andrin has got the run on Sanderberg. He's cut back really well and found Fofana into the area. The new Chelsea number 9, and that's a great block. Cannon just stood there, stood strong. Mascara can't quite get in the way of that one, but Trafford can. And now we will get this one away. Skov, Salah, lovely ball, Pukstas, and there's a gap there for Sadiq. Can he run his man ragged? He can. Umar Sadiq will find the back of the net, and well, he has just hit the ground running in a Sheffield Wednesday shirt, hasn't he? Absolutely superb. And well, it says a little prayer. I don't know if that's trademark Sadiq celebration, but we'll certainly love to see it. But yeah, a lovely little finish. And well, he was benched for the opening couple of games after we signed him, believe it or not. Thought we'd go with Salah. We have a real goal-scoring threat now in this team. Not just from Salah, but Sadiq, from Franca. Barrios has grabbed a couple in there as well. It's a good time to be a Sheffield Wednesday player and a Sheffield Wednesday fan right now, I would dare to say. But we can't get carried away too much just yet. That's a lovely piece of play. That's a finish. Well, well, well. Who was that? I think that's Zaniolo who's flashed that into the back of the net. Coming from right to left across the area. It's a good run. I thought we closed the angle, but evidently the power on the strike is what's beaten James Trafford at his near post. It was in the back of the net before you could even blink. Fair play to Zaniolo. It's a cracking finish. Oh, well, we were getting carried away, weren't we, really? Because now we're back level. Oh, that was fortunate, but we get away with it. Mascara, Salah, Pukstas, Sadiq. Finds a bit of space. Umar Sadiq. He cannot stop scoring. What a finish from this man. I think he's Nigerian, Umar Sadiq. And well, again with the celebration, but Pukstas with a wonderful ball to find him. And again, a little bit of space is all he needs. And he just blasts this into the far corner. No chance there for Bryce Samba. And well, we are ahead once again. Sadiq, it's 4-2 for him. Matoma, bring this forward for Chelsea. Gets around Nathan Patterson. It's a nice ball. And Gutierrez forward from left back. And that's a top save from Trafford as Zaniolo, I think it was, running onto it. Andrew coming off and Kunku coming on. That's not a bad substitution to make, is it? Zaniolo whips that one in. But it's only just... Wow, that's a finish. I think it's Moises Caicedo. It's just past that on the volley into the back of the net. It's a superb finish from the Ecuadorian. It's not the best. Yeah, it's just kept that on the ground, right in the corner. It's not the best header away. Trafford sees it through a crowd of bodies, so can't quite react in time. Williams to Zaniolo. Mascara gets a block in there as he does. Alvarez losing the ball again. And Kunku get a ball in. Mascara heads away. Sadiq. And now it's Franca. Can he get away from Trevor Chalobah? It looks like he's going to be able to. Mateus Franca. Mateus Franca from one end to the other. Mateus Franca may have just won this game for Sheffield Wednesday. An absolutely superb individual goal. Sadiq with the assist this time. But he's just able to burst past Trevor Chalobah, set himself, pop that in the far corner. And well, as we said, goals coming from everywhere in this. Well, I say coming from everywhere. Goals in there plentiful, coming from number of sources this season. That may well be the winner at Stamford Bridge. Needs to be now for Chelsea. Iñaki Williams tries to slide it in behind, but Cannon is having none of it. We get a great header on that, and it's going to be 3 points at Stamford Bridge for the second season in a row. Umar Sadiq, the difference maker. Franca, the man grabbing the winner. But superb performances all round. Chelsea arguing amongst themselves. What a win that is. Come on, the boys. And it sets us up perfectly. Wins against United and Chelsea to take into the game against Arsenal. We have a press conference ahead of this Arsenal game, so with team morale apparently only content, we'll try and raise that. Can this game lift you closer to top spot? It's going to be a close game to call, I would say, with the history of the fixture, but also the form that we're in. Is fatigue an issue? The boys always give 100%, absolutely. It won't be an issue because we have a good squad to rotate. I'm happy with your squad. I've got good cover everywhere. Definitely happy with this squad full show. Right, morale is good. Let's see if we can win another one, shall we? And well, for the visit of Arsenal, this is how they line up. Ramsdale in goal, a back four of De Jong, Kivior, Timber and Mendes. That's a bit more like it. Jorginho, with Erdegaard and Lokonga in midfield, Saka on the right, Jesus leading the line, Martinelli up top, Diaz on the bench, Garza, Orban, Havertz, Robertson. Yeah, that's much more like it from a top 6 team in terms of strength. We have we've named the same lineup. So yeah, Franca on the wing, Salah in the 10, Sadiq up top to start with. Of course, depending on how the game goes, we may well change things, but it works well at Stamford Bridge, so why would we change it? Sadiq in good goal scoring form, Franca and Salah, of course, in good goal scoring form as well. We are a threat everywhere in this forward line, really. That's a great block in there to stop Erdegaard getting that shot off early doors. Jorginho finds Lokonga, who finds Jesus. Odegaard making the run. Just a little intricate play in there, and Jesus has the strike looking for the bottom corner. But Trafford makes the save, and it's fair to say Arsenal have definitely started this game the better of the two sides. Or can we get in there? We can't, but Trafford is equal to it once again. I think it's Nuno Mendes, the left back, having the strike on that occasion. Can we get on that one? We can indeed. Only to Bukayo on the edge though. Salah trying to get back into his defensive duty. Alvarez is there. Skov. It's a lovely piece of play though. Jesus has done superbly well. What a block from Mascara. It's what he does best. He is a proper brick wall back there. Franca into Sadiq. He split the Arsenal centre halves. Umar Sadiq. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, Martinelli's done really well there. And Patterson is just... Oh, no. What a block that is. I don't even know who that was. My word. What a sequence of play. And now we could be away. Skov bursts inside. And Robert Skov is in behind. Robert Skov across to Sanderberg. And we will find the back of the net. It may well be Sanderberg's first goal for the club. I certainly can't remember another time that he scored. Tried plenty of long-range efforts with him before we realised he actually can't shoot from long range. It's a sweaty one, but we don't care against the top sides. You've got to take your opportunities. Robert Skov found himself in a very unfamiliar situation. But Berg up with him. It was the easy choice, the easy pass, the easy decision to ensure we went 1-0 up. Right, I'm not going to lie. Oh my goodness, what a turn. The way that Derek Ray says some of these Portuguese names is ridiculous because he just tried to say Nuno Mendes' name. What a save that is, by the way. He just tried to say Nuno Mendes' name, and I could have sworn he said Minge. I could have sworn he said Minge. Thankfully, we get the header there because Trafford was out for the count, and Saka has put that wide in his right foot, and somehow we lead at home against Arsenal. They're the team that have had all the chances, but one breakaway goal, and Sander Berger is the difference between these two sides at the moment. But we are living dangerously. I very highly doubt we will keep a clean sheet in this game. Hello again. So me, as you might be able to tell, this is a different day. Apologies for what happened in the Arsenal game. I ran out of space on my hard drive mid-recording. I didn't even realise I was that close to hitting the limit. So that's why the recording cut off. And just to follow up, we drew 1-1 with Arsenal, so they did equalise. But still, a very good point against Arsenal. So we have Luton and Wolves left to play. And while just looking at the table, Wolves are rock bottom and they haven't won a game yet this season. So I think that is probably the game that we will sim at the end of the episode. So we'll play this one. Albeit I have to just get back up to speed because it's a bit, jarring having to re-record half an episode. And that was, I recorded that real time like a week ago. So, yeah, let me catch up with where I am, and then we'll get into the game. Right, so for this game then against Luton, this is how they line up. Kaminsky is in goal. A back five of Thorpe, Burke, Espigares, Anderson and Joe Johnson. Charlie Patino and Alan Campbell in the middle of the midfield. Ogbene on the right. Odson Edouard leading the line. And our former man, Michelle Polly, on the left-hand side. Be interesting to see how he gets on. There's a few options on the bench for Luton, but I definitely feel like we have a much better squad. This is how we're lining up then. And I've made a change in midfield, as you might be able to see. So, normal back line, but we've brought in Pizarro ahead of Sanderberg. I'm going to give Pizarro a go, but I have had to drop him to a CDM. We had two centre mids, of course, but Pizarro not completely comfortable playing in centre mid, so I had to drop one of them to a CDM role. So we'll see how we adjust. But yeah, just wanted to give him a game, and we've got Berger on the bench there if we need him as well, amongst plenty of other options. So yeah, this is a little bit weird for me. I don't think I've ever had to do this before, but it's been, yeah, like I said, sort of maybe over a week since I recorded the first half of this video. I just played it. Oh, he's going to get there, you know. Oh, Salah. Oh, he's still going to get there. He's done very well. It's Pizarro on the edge. He finds Barrios. Oh, there was space there as well. Oh, turn, shoots. That's a great block in there from a Luton man. It was Franca who tried to get the shot away. It's going to be Patterson to whip the corner in, aiming for Pukstas. He's headed that over the bar. Finds Franca nicely. There's a bit of a gap there to run into. Just the angle was never really with him. First time to Pukstas, who will have the strike. And well, he had a bit of force behind that, but Kaminsky does well to get there and tip it over the bar. Patterson now aiming for, I think that was Cannon. Barrios. Cannon again. Pukstas. Well, there goes the half-time whistle. I don't know how much of that first half you will have seen. Very tense. We've been all over Luton, but just can't fashion a chance. Their five at the back is proving really tough to break down. They haven't even had a sniff of our goal. We just getting to the final third and just not quite getting things right. So, although they keep making mistakes like that, so hopefully we can break them down sooner rather than later. But I need runners, and the runners that aren't going to get in each other's way. Now to Charlie Patino. Campbell, as the strike from distance forces Trafford into a save. It was fairly comfortable, it must be said, but still, the save needed to be made. And now Salah just going to make a little... That's going to outplay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Edouard is in behind. Are you having a laugh? Are we seriously about to lose this game? Just, I don't even know what to say. Like, he just, a touch past him, Trafford tries to close him down. It's a great finish, but we've been all over them all game, and we're about to lose. They're coming forward again there, Luton, into the area. Mascara does well, but that's going to be that. That is going to be game. But we have lost this game inexplicably to a terrible Luton side. Oh, I'm fuming at that. Absolutely fuming. We need to pick up a Wolves win their first game. Of course they do. So the sim game now against them is just going to be a loss probably. Oh. Right then, final game of the episode, and it is the sim game against Wolves at home. We are naming an unchanged side, so hopefully we have the strength to get something from this one, and a 3-1 win for Wolves. I called it. They've dominated the game as well. Sander Berger, the man that comes on and grabs us a consolation. It's disappointing that apparently we're still not good enough to pick up good results in sim games. Still, I knew it would happen, and it's not a great end to the episode, to be honest, after a win at Chelsea and then a draw against Arsenal, and it's... Yeah, 2 defeats from the final 2, really. You need more games just in the squad, behave. I guess we'll end things there then. I wish that my flow hadn't been interrupted and we were able to to finish recording, but that is the month of October finished. If we have a look at the table, we sit 6th now because of those 2 defeats. We're 8 points behind Brighton now. My word, they are running away with it. Brentford up there, but we're only a point off of Europe. Well, we're in a European spot technically, so hopefully next episode we can get back to winning ways. And well, just the small task of a trip to the Etihad and a trip to Anfield to come. Well, that'll be fun, won't it? And if you have enjoyed this episode, guys, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.